If it's not urgent, I wouldn't be here, but it is. And that's the reason why I'm here. One, we have a solar eclipse on the 29th of March. Should you be worried or should you be concerned? If you live in planet Earth, then maybe you should, if you are. And if you have something that you desire, that you're manifesting, then you should be concerned. You may get it or you may not. And that's why I'm here. So let's see. For the Taurian, for everyone who's also following up about their food dogs and their piao, it is energized on the day of the eclipse. So now we're finished with the lunar. We just started to wrap things up and we are going to ship it to you. So rest assured, you are not forgotten. Okay, so this is an announcement right away. So before you follow up, or even if you have followed up, consider this your response. Okay, this is me. Okay, who makes it. So we're gonna look into your astrology, and then we're gonna go for your tarot as well. So I divided it, so it's a little lengthy, okay, for everyone who's addicted to prediction. It's a little lengthy, okay. Oh, but one thing everybody has been asking, is it still available? Yes, indeed, it is available. Oh, we shipped this on the 18th, okay? Some already has gotten it when I did live. It's a money magnet. This is Goddess Lakshmi coin, okay? I'm just asking, if you have a wallet and you open it, does it have a money magnet? Because if it doesn't, what's the use of your wallet? Just to pay bills? It also comes with a class, which I am wrapping up the shoot. Okay, so I'm going to send it out to you guys as well. It's a free class. And this comes with a free obsidian. You will ask why? Because we need to protect ourselves from the upcoming solar eclipse. It's 5 planets in one sign. It's intense, which I'm pretty sure the Taurians wants to know, Sal, how is it going to affect my sign? Welcome to your transit segment. I couldn't even speak with Mercury retrograde right now. Welcome to your transit segment that is for the upcoming solar eclipse on March 29. Okay. Should you be concerned? Should you be bothered? Or you should just live life like it doesn't matter? Well, that is up to you. For me, I'm here to deliver the message with urgency because the last time that this has happened is it's very rare. So it's every 100 years, like a century, when this graha lines up in, like 5 grahas. So on the 29th, we have Rahu, Venus, Mercury, Sun, Moon, okay, in the house of Pisces. So let's dive deeper, how it's going to affect you, and what are the pros and cons of this transit for everyone. So we're going to look at the mundane, which is as a whole, what is Pisces for us, what house it is, and where is there anything else that is going to affect. Okay. So I'm going to put a screenshot here on the transit and how it looks like so that you guys see it. Okay. Without you understanding astrology, you came into my channel, I have no clue what Sal is talking about. So say that. Okay. So that way you can absorb this more. When you lose something, money, okay, when you lose, when you lost someone also, okay, in your life, okay. When you have a friend and then you haven't seen them and they move to foreign land for a while, for a long time, okay, all those are signification of the 12th house. Foreign land, house of losses, it's a moksha house, it's a liberation house. This is the last sign of the zodiac and the last bhava, which is the 12th house. So 12th house is where we cross over and release everything that we have experienced in our lifetime, from first house, second house, all those things. It comes into a conclusion in the 12th house. So this is the house of losses. It is also the house of isolation. You know, when you go to the hospital and nobody can see you, nobody can talk to you for a while, well, that's the 12th house also. So 12th house is seen as hospitalization, an asylum. So when a person goes and isolate themselves, that's the 12th house as well. So 12th house in Pisces, of course, there's the Rashi and then there's the Bhava. There's the sign, which is a water sign, and then there is the house itself. So both are different, meaning it acts as a unit, but both have different explanation. So Pisces as a sign is a water sign. It is ruled by Jupiter. So the graha that rules Pisces is Jupiter, okay, Brihaspati. So we have to look at the nature of Jupiter. Is it in a good place? Okay, because it will also have an effect. Because if the ruler of the house is not in a good placement, then it may be challenging. But just alone that there is a stellium happening in Pisces, we can experience big losses in our life. But these losses are needed, and that's the reason why we have eclipses. Humans have their nature of holding on to things, and the universe has an energy of ebb and flow. So when we keep on holding on to situation, expect that the eclipses are the one who's gonna be, okay, we need to address this now. There are situations that you keep holding on to. We gotta release and let go because we gotta go. So the flow of the universe is just natural, but as humans, we have free will, and sometimes we oppose what is nature. So now that the 12th house, you have an understanding that it is the house of losses. We understand that Pisces is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is one of the most, this is the benefic graha that gives us joy and happiness. Then this is a time that we're going to find joy, yes, in spirituality. Meaning our religion, our spiritual beliefs, it's going to be heightened because that's a 12th house. The house where we come into connection with God, with the source. We're not dying. No one's dying. But this is the time where we can manifest a good, when I say a good connection, a very deep bond with our Creator. Why? Because everything that we are manifesting will be out first, so that way we can focus on our liberation, freedom from the things that has hindered our growth. So we can use this energy with all these grahas lining up to transform ourselves into something that probably we are going to be, but it's like a butterfly, but we kind of like, I'm not sure if I'm ready, so it's a big transformation for us because there will be big losses. But as soon as you lose something, you will gain something back. And that's just how life is. Okay? You lose something, you gain something. Now, how it's going to affect your sign will be in different, how do you call it? It would be different for each of the ascendant or moon sign. So, as far as like Rahu, Venus, Mercury, Sun, Moon, okay, in the natural 12th house, I can give you guys briefly on how it's going to affect each of the zodiac. Okay, so from Aries all the way to Pisces. So when we discuss first for the Aries, okay, it's a 12th house. That's where the eclipse is happening, and we have to look into both where the lunar eclipse, which is Virgo, the 6th house, and then the 12th house. So always consider those 2 points because Rahu and Ketu is there. So what the Aries needs to be more focusing on for this eclipse is health, plain and simple, health and money, the debts. Okay, both are house of losses. Debts is in the 6th house, 12th is losses. So hospitalization, we have to be more conscious. Your health, your day-to-day, these are things that will change in the coming months, 3 to 5 months. For the Taurus, this is going to be in your 11th house, which only means the house of gains, your dreams and desire. There'll be big changes there. As far as like what you want and what you need in life, there will be big changes, meaning some will be taken out and some you will get. Remember, Jupiter is in your 1st house, and it has an aspect also to your 5th house, which is for you, that's your dating and romance in Virgo. So that one will be affected as well because K2 is there. There'll be a soulmate that comes in, there'll be a relationship that comes in, there'll be something that you want, but you're going to get something different. Okay, so just understand that the veil will be removed. For the Gemini, this is going to be a time where you will probably be changing career. There will be a change in the business. There'll be a change with who your superior is, your boss, because it's in the house of career. You may also move and relocate. So that's how, that's how significant the Kendras is for the Gemini, because it's happening both. One, the lunar was in your 4th, and the solar is in your 10th. So those two will be the one that is heightened and focusing on business, success, that's the 10th house, society is the 10th house, your career is the 10th house, and your 4th house. So we're expecting big significant changes. As for the Cancerian, this is going to be the time where your ideas will spring out during the lunar eclipse, and then an opportunity will come out for you to be able to manifest it to existence, because the eclipse will be happening, the solar eclipse will be happening for your sign in your 9th house of luck. So doors are opening for luck. It's up to you whether to seize it. You have an idea, you can of course make it into something tangible. And normally the 3rd house is about not just your dreams, but it's where you're giving birth to something that you want. And if you're going to get it, it will be reliant on the 9th house if luck will be in your favor. So use this time, okay, to manifest luck on your side. And for the Leos, very, very concerning, because this is going to happen in 8th house from you. Sudden changes is what we expect. Be more conservative with regards to your investment. Be more conservative with anything that corresponding to your managing of your finances. Your health is a concern also, meaning your diet. You gotta be more watchful of what you eat. This is going to be the time where you may be indulgent here and there. And then you may, like this is normally would go into something urgent. So we don't want you to be in the urgent care all of a sudden. So be more focused on the food that you eat. Investment-wise, it's not the best time. You got to be conservative. And then, of course, we have it in Virgo, which for Virgo signs, you will see it in your 7th house of partnership. Your marriage, your union is what is at stake. Your relationship, your partnership. If it's business transaction, there will be big changes because you are changing. All the grahas are looking at the Virgo right now. They're all putting attention to you. Jupiter has aspect to you. All the graphs in the Pisces in your 7th aspect to you as well. Mars also has an aspect to your sign. So the pressure for the Virgo to change is intense and very, very important that you take time. Okay, Virgo? Now for the Libra will be experiencing this in the 6th house. It's not a pleasant house. The 6th house is the debts and the illness. So there will be, again, focusing on how you spend your money, how what you do as an everyday. How is your health? How is your motivation? What do you do for your body is in the 6th house because it's a day-to-day. So the eclipse that is happening, in the solar eclipse in the 6th house, be more conscious and focus on that, not just on the day itself. This is 3 to 5 months, Libra. So this has to be on top of your list. For the Scorpio, if you're dating, romantic connection, this is a wonderful time not to get engaged. Yes, I repeat, not to invest on anyone. Investment has to take a step back. 5th house is the house of speculations as well. Happiness. This is dating and romance, and this is if you have kids. So those are all heightened. You need to understand that anything can happen either or. And that's why during the eclipse, it's about conservative actions and choices. Do not make abrupt decision, especially in the 5th house. 5th house is house of creativity, house of Purva Punya, mantra. So if you are into spirituality, you have religious belief, amazing time. But if you're trying to attract something solid and tangible, you gotta be very, very careful. And then for the Sagittarian, this is happening in your 4th house. The 4th house is a Kendra, which means if it's in the 4th, it will happen in the 7th, the 10th, and you. So the dual signs, we call it the Rashi Drishti, or sign aspect. If it's in a dual sign, it will manifest in the corners. So for the 4th house, change of environment at home, a little bit suffocated. There's a lot of argument, or there are things that is not happening the way that you want it. Cool, calm, collected would be the best approach here. It is not advisable for you to move, but if it's already in the plans, just make sure that, okay, you're signing a contract, you know the lease, you know the terms. because the fourth house is cars, conveyances, and also your home. So big changes there. So energy has to be cleansed. You have to do all the rituals that if you have to cleanse your environment, because the disturbance is going to be where your comfort is, which is at the home. So peace, you're more tranquil. The energy has to be more of like a rest and relaxation. And for the Capricorn right now will have a change of their mindset. What you want before, you wouldn't want anymore. You wanted to get this job is a different one now. You want this business is a different one now. Relationship it changed. So in the coming months, it will be a time where the Capricorn needs to just focus first. It's in the third house. When we're having this moment of change of mind, then we need clarity first to come in. And during the eclipse, it's not about clarity. It's about acceptance first, because something has to be lost in order for you to gain. So that's the reason why you take a step back. For the Aquarians, the second house is going to be very, very important because it's the house of savings and family and food. Be careful. Same thing. What you eat, how you save, where does the money goes, how you treat your family. A little bit contentious with regards to people that supports you. You may feel betrayed. You may feel like there's nobody there for me. But remember, the eclipse, if they're not with you and helping you, it only means that they're not part of your life anymore and that you're ready to transform to the next era of an Aquarian. Remember, the Aquarians are also ending, or well, starting the last phase of their Sade Sati, because Saturn is going to move out of your sign in just a couple of hours after the eclipse. It will go to your second house. So out with the Sasa Yoga, out with Saturn in the first, because Saturn in the first is a Maraka. Now you're going to gain back the strength and the confidence. For the Pisces, this is going to be the one that really knocks you off your how do you call this, your composure, because what you think that you planned for the whole time in your life, it's not going to be what it is. It doesn't mean it's bad. It only means that this is a reality check. The Rahu in the first house confuses you. Mercury in the first house is in debilitation sign. It does gain directional strength, but it's debilitated and it's in retrograde. So confusing time is coming for the Pisces with regards to relationship. Venus is there. So this is a time where the Pisces needs their time out. So Pisces needs to be finding Nemo to find themselves. Okay, so Nemo has to be found. This is internal transformation and changes from the body itself. Remember, it's the first house. First house is the body. It's the head as well. So I would want you to be more conscious about, you're traveling, you're doing things. Take it slow because it's all happening in the head. Meaning, accidents can happen. Okay, so just be careful on that one. It's not, because Mars is also in the Kendra, so just be careful. But just on your own, it's all about clarity of the mind. So from Aries to Pisces, now we reach to Pisces. In conclusion to this, I would recommend everybody to cleanse. I would recommend everybody to have something that protects your environment. It is not a time of fear, not at all. It is a time of change. But what we don't want as we prepare is not to be involved with other energies. So we're just putting and establishing boundaries. And one of the greatest things that I've learned is actually, I wasn't prepared to share this, is I use tourmaline. You will see it it's all in the corners of my house. Tourmaline, okay? I'm not sure if I can put this or, down there, but tourmaline and selenite. I always put this in all corners of my houses, okay? So, tourmaline or, of course, obsidian. It's very protective. It's a house kit. I don't know if I still have it. If I do, I will put it down there or it's gonna flash here. So it's a home remedy kit because it's both, see, I have it both. I just realized that. Okay. Totally not planned. Okay, tourmaline and selenite together. So I always put it in front of my doorway and the corners of the house. So I'll tag it down there. I believe I still have some, so I would recommend it 100%. Not just on the day itself, but because it's a 3 to 5 months, all these energies we need to block. We need to protect ourselves. Remember, when you're manifesting, protection before attraction. And for everybody who has stayed all the way to the end, well, I love that you're loving the astrology part. And here comes the tarot. And there you go. It is affecting everyone. Okay. The Devil in the Page of Wands. Let's go for your tarot now. Taronians. Let's see. Okay. Bookings with me, one-on-one appointment. It's going to be down there for people who is interested. Okay. We have fun in my reads. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, Devil card still. And I showed it earlier. Okay. First card is strongest, Taurus. Insatiable desire is the Devil. Meaning, can't be happy. You already have this and then you want more. That's a Devil. Okay? So it's anything that goes beyond excess. Excessive sugar, excessive eating, that's me. I'm talking about myself. So the first card is strongest, and you have the Devil card. There is, if it's relationship, codependent. If it's just your life, there's something that you obsess. Okay? And I always share to everyone, you manifest what you obsess. So if you're obsessing about your problem, think of how much problem you will have more because of you obsessing about, think about. Not that you don't have to think about your problem. Stop thinking about the problem and think about the solution or the remedy. Because a lot of people go into the rabbit hole of thinking about the problem. How about you put the problem and then, okay, the solution. So problem, compartmentalize, solution on the other side. Don't just go there. If you just think about your problem, your bills, this and that, it doesn't work. You have an Empress in the Sun card. This obsession about fame, success, and money and all these things that has been on delay. Hangman, Knight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. You're saying here that, when is my time? Your time is today. A lot of people always ask me, Sal, how come, you keep saying money is here, money, but what is it? You want the billions in your bank account? Can you handle the billions or not? Because if your frequency is not there to handle it, it will destroy you. So the money that you deserve is what is in your bank account, to be honest. Which means it's the time and energy and effort that you have put in is what the universe is going to give. But how come other people gets more, Sal? Well, they have major sacrifices for that. So it's about the sacrifice. Yes. Empress in the Sun card with the Nine of Cups and the Hangman and Nine of Pentacles. I'm not saying that you're not sacrificing anything, but you're feeling here with the Hangman, why are the things that I want is on hold? I call that the fortunate delay. Maybe it's on hold for a reason. Maybe you're rushing into things. Maybe you don't see everything clearly, what you're manifesting. So this is, how do you say that? Rejection is God's protection. If it's not now, maybe you're not yet ready. Okay? Let me explain. If a 5-year-old wants coffee, would you give them coffee? Or they should wait until they can handle caffeine? Or just give them the juice already, give them the coffee? No, they can't have coffee. Oh, they already have so much energy. So do you understand? It's a time when you're ready. Well, caffeine is not good. But don't ever give babies caffeine. Can only imagine those little rascals. But when you're ready, it's there. Okay. With the Hangman, the Nine of Pentacles here. But I've been patient, Sal. Knight of Cups with the Sun and the Empress could be about relationship. I'm waiting for someone to message me. My question is, why are you waiting? I don't wait for no one. Time waits for no one. And the Hangman is here. You've been wasting your time. Obsessively waiting about their text, about their call. I don't know how old you are. But if that person, and this is not about tarot, not astrology, if that person wanted to text you, they would have texted you. And yes, they could be probably busy, but I don't understand why you're obsessing about it. To the hundreds, I am signing and energizing, and it's gonna go out today. So thank you very much for your patience. And for everyone who's asking, how do I use it and how do I get it? It's very easy. It comes with this case, right? Protective. Open it. When you open it, you will see my signature there, of course. Put it in your wallet. That's it. Attract money today. Link in the description box below. Visit my website, eatrelove.me. You have to let go at some point. The devil is not going to let go, though. You want it, and you feel like you deserve it right here, right now. You be careful, okay? And I'm not against anything that you want. I'm just letting you know that it is unhealthy for you. Because Queen of Cups here with the Ten of Pentacles, you're missing out on opportunity with great wealth. So you're so focused on one, It's good. I feel like this relationship, and Taurus will never admit to it, right? You have Scorpio in the 7th house. You're obsessed about relationship, but you're never gonna share it. It's deep within you. You want it, but you're not gonna share it. That's a Scorpio 7th house, darling. And I just outed you, Queen of Pentacles with the 10 of, and you want money. When you want money, you say it. Judgment with the 10 of Pentacles. The people who wants it gets it. You know how they say, closed mouth don't get fed. You say it. Judgment with 10 of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. I want a promotion. Are you willing to sacrifice your personal time? Because it's going to require a lot. People who have a lot of money, 10 of Pentacles, have done something in their past life and their present life that is equivalent to that amount. So judgment with the devil. You would have to let go of that obsession. Maybe the relationship is something that you need to let go in order for you to manifest the coins. Something has to be sacrificed. Are you willing, though? Judgment. Queen of Cups right here with the 10 of Pentacles. You want stability. And what's stopping you? The relationship? The one that you're waiting for? I won't wait. I'll tell you that. I've never waited for anyone. I leave. I go. I flow. I manifest. Because that's what life is about. You know, it's about you. It's not about them. So stop thinking it's a unit. It's a team. But they're not acting like a team player. No man, don't leave no man behind, yes. But your person has left you. So why still there? Judgment, 10 of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. I'm not saying Hierophant right here. But I'm married to the... it's different if you're married to the person. You have a Hierophant and the King of Cups. Okay? You want them. And for others, you want this person to love you. I call a spade a spade. Why they don't want me, Sal? What? I don't know. I really won't have an answer for that one. The only thing I know is that the universe is giving you a wake-up call. Judgment, 10 of Pentacles. Missing out on something that is good because you want to really just focus on them. You have 5 Cups right here, Queen of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. You want them to beg sorry for you. You want them to say sorry. Sorry for what? Sorry for what? Queen of Swords for hurting you? You're hurting yourself by waiting for that sorry. It ain't happening. You have 4 of Swords with the Hierophant and the Hangman. You need to give closure to yourself in this relationship or marriage. You have a Queen of Swords right here. Yes, you've been hurt, and time for you to move on. I'm not saying that you're playing the victim here, but every day that you're watching tarot, thinking that one of the readings or readers or whoever you're watching will say they're coming back into your life. Well, knock, knock. I'm telling you right now, it's unhealthy for them to come back to your life. So if you're waiting for me to tell them, it's like, oh, they're back into, yeah, they're back into your life to possess you with the Devil card. First card is strongest. I'm not here for the views that, oh my God, your soulmate is with, no, this is a karmic. Call a spade a spade. It's a Devil card. Queen of Swords. Judgment. The veil has been removed. You know how they treat you. Now what you gonna do? I would, 10 of Pentacles and the Sun card, I would go, what is it? The White Lotus. Is that Thailand? Okay. Treat yourself as something good. Manifest the wealth, the abundance that the universe is giving you. Because this is what you need right now. Right? And I told you, remember? I'm giving out obsidian protection, especially you. You got a Devil card. This is free when you get this. Okay, this is the money magnet. Make that 10 of Pentacles. Remove and dispel this Devil card. Use the obsidian. Remember, these readings are just readings. Okay? But if you want to make it a reality, which you have a Sun card, 10 of Pentacles, your wishes are being fulfilled, use the tools that I'm sharing here, if it's still available. Okay? And manifest your reading. Meaning, I want the Sun card, I want the 10 of Pentacles. Manifest it. Don't just make it into a reading. Make it into your reality.